Hello on Sunday, May the 24th. So I did the breakfast bake that I got from Hay Bale's channel last week and it was gorgeous. It's all completely free or speed, and I cooked the eggs separately just because I kept having to check on it the last time, and it was lovely. After a really big breakfast, I wasn't that hungry, so I decided to make a little snack that I've been wanting to do for ages. I've heard loads of people talking about them, and it's the Scotch egg. It looks a little bit like a jacket potato over there, but it was a Scotch egg, I can assure you. The only thing I didn't do was I didn't use the breadcrumbs for my healthy extra B, so I just used the minced pork. I put some garlic and onions and some cumin, salt and pepper for seasoning, and it was the tastiest, really filling as well. It was gorgeous. So for my tea today, it's the same as yesterday, although I did do my chips a little bit differently. So I wasn't going to have any, and I was going to have rice. Then I realised there wasn't enough there for me, and I was going to make some chips. So I used a jacket potato to make them, and it actually worked really well. Now I've got my jacket potato chips, which are the same anyway, I suppose, with my leftover chilli from yesterday on the top, some cheese for my healthy extra A, and onions and tomatoes chopped up with some sweet corn that's free. So I'd managed to take 2 bites out before I'd realised I didn't record it, but this is a tasty cookie brought over and left on the doorstep by my son's girlfriend, and it was so delicious. I'm just going to say 20 sins straight off. So if you stay tuned, you'll see my weigh day update from this week. So it's Saturday, and I was going to do a video a bit later on, but I woke up to go to Tesco's and Aldi at 6 a.m. because I thought Tesco's opened at 6 a.m. Turns out it doesn't. I went to the shop. I didn't even notice that the shutters were down, grabbed my trolley, went to walk in, and then noticed the big steel shutters were down. I feel like I'm slurring a bit. Probably had about 3 hours sleep, totally my fault. Jeff was on nights, I was watching Dead to Me, which is a new series I started on Thursday, and I finished it last night. Yes, so the plan was to get up, go shopping, come home, get ready, for nothing really, but just to, look a bit more presentable than I do. So excuse the hair, just take me as you find me. We're all friends together. Anyway, that's not what we're here for. We're here so that I can tell you about my weighing update this week. The dog's just having a little roll on the sofa. I can hear her. Never mind. So we're here for the weighing update. How did I do this week? So I got my coffee. If you're new to the channel, I started Slim and Will back in January of 2016 and lost almost 3.5 stone, and then in the November of 2017 I had a new kitchen fitted and it just went to pot basically. So it took me a little while to get my head back in the game, but in January of this year I started again, and then obviously lockdown happened, so I haven't been losing it as quickly as I would like, but it's been coming off slowly, steadily, and that's probably the best way. However, since lockdown, well, since the start of my journey actually, I haven't seen any gains, which is something that I am really proud of, because the first time I did it, I was committed, but there were lots of up and down parts of it. Now the sun's in my eyes and I can't see anything. Since lockdown happened, I have managed to stay on plan. I've managed to continue losing, possibly not as much as I would have done, but it's coming off. I've kept my head in it, which I'm really pleased with, and I've seen consistent losses. Now, only small losses, but consistent ones. I think I've managed to get, I'm not sure whether it's my stone, but it's definitely my 1.5 stone, my 2 stone, and my club 10. So I'm really happy with that. I've just moved from where I was because the sun was in my eyes, as you may have noticed. So I'm saying about consistent losses, I think. I'm not really sure. And I'm working towards my 2.5 stone award. So that is next on the list. So how did I get on this week? I lost 1.5 pounds, taking my total to 2 stone 3 pounds. So I'm really, really pleased with that. I really want to say a huge thank you to everybody that's recently subscribed, that's been here since the beginning of my journey, because this is really helping. It's helping me massively. some of the comments. I've had such lovely comments, so thank you to each and every one of you for those lovely comments that I have had. And for those of you that have commented saying how much you're struggling at the moment, we're all human. We're all in this together. We're all in a similar situation, and that's what it's there for. If you've got something that you want to get off your chest, then by all means pop it in there, because somebody, if it's not me, there's other people that are on similar journeys that will respond or comment as well, because I've seen that as well. And people that are saying that I've helped them, they've helped me as well. So it works both ways, definitely. I've subscribed to lots and lots of Slimming World YouTubers because it's keeping me on track as well. So Julie Buddha, I think it is, or Buddha, I'm not sure how you pronounce that, sorry if I got it wrong. But I found her through Emma SW at Home's channel, and she was commenting about what a lovely community we have on YouTube, on the Slimming World side of things. And honestly, it's, well, not just Slimming World, Weight Watchers, people that are interested from other countries, because I've had lots of comments about that as well. But it is a really lovely community, and I need to check on my muffins. So while I've been talking to you, my first batch, I haven't done these ones before, that is chocolate and lemon muffins, which I'm sure I will tell you about. Please ignore the mess behind me. Jeff was on nights. I was watching a film all night, and the struggle is real, guys. Look at all this washing I've got to sort through today. And I went to bed and left the dishes, so my kitchen is totally upside down. It's reality. Really is reality. No picture perfect home here, I'm afraid. I wish it was, but it's not. Anyway, oh, something sad happened. Oh, so I'm working from home, as I said last week, for those of you that were here. For those of you that weren't, I work from home. And I was on a little training seminar webinar, and I heard a big thud. So I looked out the window. Luckily we didn't have cameras and microphones on, we were just listening, so it was all okay. So I had to look out my window because I've made a little office in my bedroom, and I got up and I looked outside and there was nothing. Couldn't see a thing, so I thought, oh good, I'm glad nobody's hurt, no birds are injured, because they are, you know, quite well known for flying into windows and things, aren't they? Then I could hear all the noises of the birds tweeting and singing, and looked out the window, there was loads of them covering the garden. Half an hour later, I went out, and the bird that had flown into my window had obviously flown into it and knocked backwards but fallen underneath my car. I was really sad and I cried. And Jack's bedroom is downstairs in what was the playroom. He saw me and said, "What's the matter? What's wrong?" I said, "A bird died." I get very emotional. What have I enjoyed this week? I think my favourite meal this week has been a breakfast meal, and it's been the second batch of pancakes that I cooked. I think it was on Thursday. Oh, they were lovely. So the first day that I made them, they were a little bit mushy because I was flipping them too early. And then the second day I realised, obviously, just turn the heat down a bit and leave them on for a bit longer. They were lovely. So the same recipe as I used for the baked oats, but with 1 extra egg. Oh, and I put just banana, apples, a dollop of 0% fat Greek yogurt, some cinnamon, and I think there was some choc shot on the top, the mint flavour, because I'm loving that at the moment. And that actually is the one that's reduced in Aldi as well. So all the others are £2.49, that one is £1.49. But I'm going to go to Tesco and Aldi this morning. I might do a food haul, I might not, we'll see, because I've got my virtual group at 9:30. Oh, see, I've got 20 minutes now until Tesco's opens. I can't believe I went there at 6 o'clock and it wasn't even open. I can't believe I didn't check it first. So that's the plan for today. Virtual group. Then I'm going to go for a walk because I haven't been. Oh, I think I said ages ago that I was going to get back to walking, and I haven't. Yeah. So that's the plan today. Go for a walk after my group. Clean up this messy house. It's going to be a bit of a deep clean today because I had a new Hoover. I've been wanting one for ages. So I did the research, wanted this lovely shark Hoover, And then I said to Jeff, no, I'm not going to get it now. I've decided I'm going to wait until, because I think for the Dyson that we had, the upright one, I paid £20 for it, and there was something wrong with the filter. But Jeff luckily managed to fix it, and I don't know whether they thought they were selling us a dud or whether they thought that it was okay, but it was dodgy when we had it. He managed to fix it and it was a bargain. So I decided that I would not get a Hoover, because the one I've got is absolutely fine. I mean, it's not brilliant, it wasn't brilliant. So I said to Jeff, listen, I've decided I don't want a Hoover yet. I'll wait until mine breaks. And then the following day, my Hoover broke. It literally blew up, started smoking in the kitchen. And I mean, I do like to do a haul, so maybe I'll do that, because I did record it, the unboxing. So maybe if anybody wants to comment below, if they're interested in things like that, maybe I'll put that on here. If anybody likes an unboxing. I've only done a couple in the past, but maybe I will do that, who knows. But that's what I'm going to do now. So I'm going to go shopping, and whatever you've got planned for your week, I hope it's a good one. If you are new here and you like the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed and you're interested in the videos that I'm making, consider subscribing if this is something that you obviously want to follow. Whatever you're doing this week, take care, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.